Good morning guys, and welcome to another one of my flight attendant vlogs. I'm actually going to Beijing today, so it's going to be another exciting trip to China. It's going to be a short trip though, because I'm actually deadheading back, so I'm only going to be there for like 24 hours and then I'm deadheading back, and I'm actually deadheading to Frankfurt and then to Munich. It's sort of complicated, I'll tell you all about it later, but right now I'm just getting ready. I need to pack my small suitcase, my carry-on today, because I'm not gonna take like a huge bag with me when I'm just gonna be gone for like 48 hours basically. Let's go to the airport. I just arrived here in our crew parking lot at our flight operations center here in Munich, and the flight time today is probably gonna be around 8.5 or 9 hours, and we're gonna go with the big one, with the A380, and we're actually deadheading back. I think like pretty much the whole crew is deadheading back because this is like the last A380 flight for this year, like for Beijing at least, because I think it's gonna go on like the A350 or the A340, not completely sure, but in the winter time we'll always have Miami on the A380 and Beijing goes back to another plane, a smaller plane. So that's why I'm gonna go to Beijing on duty today, and then I'm gonna deadhead back. That's the plan, and right now I still have like 2 hours or an hour and 50 minutes before my briefing time, so I'm just gonna check all of my like flight data and everything, how many passengers we have. Okay, I know that we are fully booked, so there we go. But like how many special meals we have and everything, and my seniority is pretty low on this flight today, so I figure that I'll just get whatever is left over in terms of positions, so probably economy class, which I like, so that's good. And other than that, there's not too much. I'll try to vlog on a plane today. I'm not sure if I can, because like I said, the flight is fully booked, and because the flight time is so short, we don't get a long break or anything where I can vlog either, so we'll see, and I'll talk to you guys later. Good night. Hey guys, I made it to Beijing. Flight was pretty good actually, and the crew was amazing. I knew a couple of the colleagues from my flight, and half of them are actually deadheading back with me tomorrow, and the rest of the crew is staying for like 3 nights, and then they're going back on duty. So let's just recap. I was working the M4 left position, which was one of my least favorite positions on the A380, because it's like a mixed position, the galley position, and also you have like a cabin crew working position for part of the flight, so you have like double the work basically. But I did it, and I feel like I did a good job. So the passengers were nice, we were fully booked, as I have told you before. I'm just gonna show you my room now. I need to head out, it's so loud here. I think I'm actually gonna go down to the lobby and ask for another room, because there is like Oktoberfest right outside of my window, and it's so noisy, and I just don't want to deal with it, honestly. Like after a flight like this, I've been up for a long time. No, just like no. Yeah, let's show you the room, and then let's see what we're gonna do about the noise situation here. But like the colleagues and the passengers were really nice, and the flight time was super short, 8 hours and 15 minutes, like so quick. So that's the bathroom, rain shower, and bathtub. Nice. And huge mirror. And down there, I guess it's Oktoberfest, and I'm just not feeling it. The lady at the front desk was really, really nice. She actually changed my room. So now my room is on the other side, and it's just like peaceful and quiet. And she told me that today is the last day of Oktoberfest here, because we're like in the German district, I guess. So supposedly today they're like having a real party, I guess, because it's the last day. So she willingly exchanged my room for another one. And I'm not gonna show you the room per se, because it's basically the same thing. I'm just gonna show you the view. Like I said, it's basically the same thing, but then the view is towards like the road, and that's where I looked last time. And even though there's like the main street there, or one of the bigger roads, still way more quiet. I'm just gonna go and explore the area, and then later on at like 6:45 p.m. I'm gonna meet the rest of the crew and we're gonna go out for dinner, I think. So that's the outfit of the day, just staying comfy, and it's not that warm today, so I don't want to be freezing outside. I'm just strolling around a park area right now, and I'm just taking in the last rays of sunshine of today. It's not really that warm, but I'm okay. Walking around pretty quickly actually. I'm a fast walker. I don't like to walk slow, ever. And it's a nice day, and the air pollution is not too bad. It's actually nice walking outside today. I have finally found the entrance to the nice park area, because like everything was closed off. And you needed to pay a little bit of money. It was like nothing, maybe like 20 cents or something to get in. And everything was just in Chinese, and I don't speak Chinese. So I found a window, and I actually knocked on the window. It was like a sales lady, and she told me I needed to actually get the app and pay for my ticket there. I was like, I don't have internet, and I don't speak Chinese, so I have no idea. And I just like showed her my money, because she showed me that it was like what are they called here? RMB? I think. Renminbi. Is that it? I'm not sure. But she finally took it and gave me a ticket, so I'm actually inside of the park right now. I just got back to my hotel. It's currently, wait, what time is it? It is 6 p.m. Well, almost 6 p.m. I'm just about to do some yoga, because it kind of, I don't know, it relaxes me, it calms me down, and it helps me sleep better, I guess. And yeah, that's why I like to do yoga. I do like yin yoga mostly, so it's not like anything like hot yoga or anything, right? It's just like very relaxing, calming, stretches, all of that. Meditating for a bit, just it helps after like a long trip. And then I'm gonna meet the rest of my crew downstairs in the lobby, and I think we're gonna go out to like a Chinese place. I hope they'll have dumplings, because I love Chinese dumplings. Ready for dinner. Let's just go down to the lobby and see if the rest of the crew is there, or how many people are actually gonna show. I feel like a few of them are probably asleep right now, or still out at the market or something, so yeah. We'll see how many we are. dinner was so yummy. So we went to this Chinese place that I already knew. They had dumplings, they had like everything. It was so good. And the crew was really nice, and the pilots took over a lot of the bill, honestly. So I think I paid for less than I ate. But I mean, I didn't have the shrimp or anything, but still, because I don't eat shrimp, I still had like dumplings and all of that. So it was really good and sort of cheap for me. I think I paid like 8 or 9 euros, so that's less than $10 for a whole meal. And then tomorrow morning it's already time to go back to Munich. So I'm deadheading to Frankfurt first and then deadheading to Munich. So it's gonna be 9 of us from our crew deadheading there. Is it 9? Yeah, 9 flight attendants and 3 pilots deadheading to Frankfurt, and then it's gonna be like 9 of us flight attendants deadheading to Munich from Frankfurt again. Good morning. It's 7:30 a.m. It's go home day, and I got like 8 hours of solid sleep, which is really good. I feel well rested, not jet lagged at all. Good that I'm returning home now that I'm not jet lagged. I mean, I can technically sleep on the plane, but I'm not really planning on doing that, because otherwise I'm probably gonna be screwed when I get back home. I really want to get back into like the regular sleeping pattern at home as well. I just found the coziest, fluffiest bathrobe ever. Oh, it's so good. So yeah, getting ready in style, just having some breakfast like protein bars, and then getting ready for the flight. I don't really think I'm gonna wear eye makeup today because I don't feel like it, because I need to actually deadhead in uniform, because you can't get out of China without your uniform as a flight attendant, and then I can change once I'm on the plane. So that's the plan. Let's go back to Frankfurt first and then Munich. So the flight time today for the first flight is probably gonna be around 10 hours, give or take. And let's see what it's gonna be like. We're gonna fly for A340-600 today, and I'll be in business class, eating and reading, I guess. Heading in business class. I'm back in Munich now, just landed at the airport, just went shopping. I needed some new tights for the uniform, and now just on the way to our flight operations center. I made it home safe and sound, so let me just recap the flight. So there was some bad weather in Beijing, so we couldn't really take off as planned, so we had to wait on the tarmac for a while, and due to that we got to Frankfurt a bit late, and we had a very short transit time between our 2 flights. So we missed our connection, like all of us flight attendants missed our connection to Munich, so they rebooked us on the next flight. And we finally made it to Munich like an hour later than originally planned, but it was good because I was with my colleagues anyways, and time went by pretty quickly. And the flight to Frankfurt was actually 10 hours and 15 minutes long, which was really long. Flight to Munich was really short, with like a 35-minute flight time, I think. And then the drive back was really good as well, because it was already at night basically. Anyways, flying in business class was really nice. My colleagues from the Frankfurt crew were amazing. Oh my gosh, the food was so good. I had like the salmon, and I had an appetizer and a cheesecake. It was Oreo cheesecake. Oh my gosh, I was such a huge fan of that. And by the way, I did make one super huge mistake. So if you have watched my anti-jet lag video, I'll link it up here if you want to go ahead and watch that. Then you know that I told you guys that I never drink alcohol on a plane when I'm flying as a passenger, because it makes me like feel so dehydrated, and it's not gonna help with like jet lag. It's actually gonna promote jet lag basically. So the thing was, well, I kind of had 1 glass of wine. I'm allowed to drink wine if I'm deadheading internationally and they can't use me. So there are a few laws in place and a few regulations, but on this flight they in no way could have used me to work as crew, so that's why I was actually allowed to drink alcohol. But the thing was, I mean, if I'm working in business class and there's a new wine, if I have tasted it, it's like way easier to explain to the passengers what it's like and what it goes with. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have 1 glass of Riesling. And I felt so dehydrated afterwards, even though I was drinking water like a fish basically. Like I think I had at least like 1.5 liters, almost 2 liters of water, which is like half a gallon. Like during those 10 hours of the first flight. So yeah, I just have to say this again. If you don't want to be jet lagged and if you don't want to feel like dried out inside of the plane, then go ahead and drink water, but don't drink alcohol. It's just gonna like dry you out from the inside. So yeah, I learned my lesson, I think. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any videos. Also make sure that you click on the little bell icon below, because otherwise YouTube is not going to notify you whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.